Hi pals, welcome to Moo Budgets. If you are new here, this is just my journey from being skint, living wage to wage, overdraft credit cards, catalogue, I don't know, they're not really called catalogues anymore, but, online shopping, where you can buy up, pay later, all that kind of jazz, to being a bit more savvy, a bit more in control, a bit less impulse spending, a bit less emotional spending, and just being a bit more aware of situations that are coming up, such as birthdays, Father's Day, all that kind of thing, which is always something that would take me by surprise, as if I didn't know it was my niece's birthday in June. So all of a sudden it's like the week before her birthday and I need to find money to buy a present. She's been alive for 10 years. I should know by now it's her birthday. Anyhow, rambling. As you can tell, I'm still not 100% got my voice back. I'm feeling a huge amount better, but I can't hear very much now. So I have been to the chemist today and got anti-inflammatories, and then I'll go back on Monday. And if my ears still feel blocked, then as long as there's no pain, they'll give me some sort of ear drop to soften any blockage. And we'll go from there. But yeah, hopefully the anti-inflammatories painkiller will kick in, because ears are so sore. Today we are just going to do a budget for next week. I have already done it in my May budget with me, but a monthly budget doesn't work for me because I do have to change it, and I think it's just easier and less time consuming just to do it each week. Plus it's an extra video for you guys, so that's what we're going to do. We're having a wee look at here. We've still got Netflix and TV license to come out. I assume they'll just come out on Monday the 23rd, but I'm just going to keep them in as if they've come out on these dates, because they will come out and I know how much they are. They're the same amount every month. Netflix has gone up by £1, but I know of that, so I've budgeted for that. I have my nails on Tuesday. Any ideas what I should get on my nails? Let me know. I haven't quite decided. So if you are following me or can see me over on Instagram, send me a message if you see any nails that I should get. This is what we're currently working with. This is my natural nail, so I've got a decent amount of length there, but yeah, let me know if you see anything you think might suit. So that's on Tuesday afternoon. I've got my MacBook payment to come out. It actually comes out on payday, but we're going to use money that we've set aside from this pay to pay for it, because obviously this pay here that comes in will have another payment of the MacBook to come out then. So I think that will be the last. I think June is the last payment for the MacBook. And I can't believe, I've managed to buy a MacBook, own a MacBook in a few months, and being able to pay for it and not be in debt for it, basically, not be paying any extra. So the MacBook, yeah, the last payment is in June, so awesome. And then, no, that's car insurance and car tax. But yeah, so all good. My May budget finishes on the 29th, and when we start June, so I will potentially have a 5-week month in June. But I'm going to have hopefully a good rollover, so I shouldn't be as stressed as I was last time. I was really rather stressed the last time. Where are we at? Okay, so let's have a wee look. We are potentially sitting with a rollover of 96949. Now, I haven't spent all of this money yet. I mean, I made a mistake and I only put £60 into my sinking funds, because what added up on this page, it actually only added up to 60 in my sinking funds, so I just changed that amount when I was looking to see what my budget would be. But I haven't spent all of my grocery money yet. I haven't spent my spending or miscellaneous yet. I haven't spent my Etsy postage, although I will be spending that on Monday. I've got a couple of parcels to post off on Monday. And my work money, obviously that's for tomorrow, so I possibly spend about £5-6 of that. So there will be some money left over out of this 140 to carry in. So potentially, we could have a little bit more in our rollover up here. I've put down that I'm going to be using £40 of sinking funds because that is for my nails, as I said already. However, I am using some money from gifts this week to buy presents for my nieces. I've got 2 nieces' birthdays who are in June. My sister's birthday's in June, and my brother-in-law's birthday's at the end of this month. I'm going to be a really typical Scotsman, and I'm going to send everything all together in one parcel. You know, Scots are known for being tight, so yeah, okay, going to go for it. The parcel's going to the south of England, so it's all going in one parcel. So like there'll be a card and a wee thing for my brother-in-law and my sister, and obviously the gifts for my 2 nieces, and possibly some sweeties and stuff for their brothers and sisters, but we'll see. It's a big family. So yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So I'll probably use some money in that, but that'll come out of my gifts. I've got it sitting in the gifts ready to go, so that'll come out of there. And I did order something from Amazon for a new challenge that I'm going to make, but that will come out of Etsy money, so I'll just transfer the amount that I spent from the amount that I've got sitting in an Etsy fund that's just basically there to make sure I've got all my money for tax and everything purposes. I'm not taking a wage out of the Etsy at all. It's literally just going to stay in the account and buy things that I need for my products and postage. And then obviously when it comes to tax, then the money will be sat there for that. Obviously, if my business was to take off and I was you know, sending out orders left, right and centre, then of course I would give a wage then, but for the little that I'm making at the minute, I don't need a wage from it. I'm rambling, 6 minutes in and we're nowhere near. So potentially we're going to have a £969 rollover. We've got £40 used from our sinking funds. Obviously that will be more when we come to do the actual budget, and that gives me an income for this week of £1,009.49. I have my second last payment on the MacBook, as already said, to come out, and then I've got Studio to come out, and I think there will be like £20 left on that. So potentially I might pay it all, I don't know, not decided. That gives me £188 of bills to come out, and then taking that away from the £1,000 leaves us with £821.49. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do another drink. My usual spending is coming out of my cash envelope, so we've got £40 for groceries, £5 for the dog. It's actually her birthday tomorrow, and I am such a bad mum and I haven't actually got her anything at all. So anyhow, I'm sure she'll not mind if I celebrate on Sunday instead. Diesel is getting £65. My spending will get £5. Miscellaneous will get £5. I still don't need any electric, so I'm so happy that we've got right through May without needing any. Hopefully we'll get halfway through June, maybe to the end of June, because obviously we're hoping for some summer weather. I have a air source heating, so basically the cold air or the air from outside comes into the house and gets heated up in a big massive boiler in my spare room, and comes through my radiators, and I can set the heat of my house to be a set amount, and if it drops below that, the air source just kicks in, and if it's above that, then obviously we get no heating. And I have it set at 17 because I'm one of these people that, like, I'll sit with a blanket on me no matter what temperature it is. I just like to be cozy in a blanket. I could have the windows open and still be sat under a blanket. The blankets do get thicker the colder it gets, however, but yeah, I like to be covered, I like to be cozy. So I don't really need the heating on, even if it is chillier in the evenings, because I always sit under a blanket, and then the other half just always wears a jumper. So yeah, we're quite warm people. So yeah, no electric. Beauty, as I said already, is the £40 going to that. It may be less depending on what I do. And work money will need £10 for the Saturday. So in total that'll be 170. We take that away from the 821.49, and that leaves us with 651.49. because we're ending up with quite a large rollover, I've decided to put a little bit more into my sinking funds, because obviously we've got our holiday coming up in July. So I'm going to put £90 into the sinking funds. I'm not putting any money to extra debt. We've got our £10 McMoo savings challenge to do. The penny challenge will obviously have some pennies when we finish, but we won't know that until we've done our spending. And that gives us a rollover of £551.90. And that's going into June, so that is potentially, you know, a full week for the 5th week of June. So I'm really, really happy with that. And I might rejig and put a little bit more, I might put a little bit more to rent this week. I don't know, I might use some of this money, because I won't need the full 500, because really all I need is for week 5 will be like this money here. So, you know, even pushing it and adding to eating out, really £200 would do very well for the 5th week of the month. So yeah, we will see what I decide to do with that. But at the minute, I'm quite happy with having such a big rollover, because it just makes it less stressful knowing that you've got to find money for an extra week. So the plan of attack for the cash envelopes and the, you know, all the money that I need to take out of the bank will be £5 to spending, £5 to miscellaneous, £10 to my work spending. I'm going to put £20 into beauty, because I think I only have £30 in there just now, so I need another tenner obviously for my treatment, but then I would like another £10 in there just to be ready for the next one in a month's time. Nothing into budgeting, £5 into clothes, £10 into gifts. I'm going to put £25 into the weekend away, £5 into house. I'm going to bump my Christmas one up a wee bit, £15 into that, £5 into the vet fund, £5 into emergency, and £10 into my McMoo challenge. So yeah, I'm really quite happy with how I think this month's gone. And even just having money set aside already for the bairns for their presents and to have been able to see them last week and be able to buy them a gift, and then, you know, still have money ready to do their birthdays, because if we've got nieces and nephews, we've got birthdays in June, we've got birthday in July, we've got birthdays in August, grown-up birthdays in August, got kids' birthday in September, plus my mum and dad are in September, wedding anniversary, not mine, my brother's wedding anniversary is in September. I've got a birthday in October, a kid's birthday in October, another sibling's anniversary in October as well. Oh, and I've got a sibling that's got an anniversary in August too. So yeah, we're quite a lot of money going out over the next few months. And, you know, at the minute we're sitting with, wrong binder, £20, £40, £60, £80, £100, £120, £140, £150 in gifts. And yeah, no, so I've got plenty of money, because obviously I'll be adding to it on a weekly basis. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm rambling, I can hardly hear myself. I hope you can hear me, and I am going to sign off on this video, but I am going to make another video just now, because I've had a few people wanting to see what my purse is like. So I'm going to just do a quick video with a run through of my purse. I didn't want to put it in this video in case it's something you're not interested in. So basically it's just a completely separate. If you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, that's fine. But I'm going to crack on, do that now, and then I'm going to go make my dinner. So have a great weekend. I hope the sun shines for you. It's raining here. I hope you have a good weekend, and we will talk to you at some point over the weekend for my cash envelope stuffing and my closeout of the week. So take care. Bye.